Right. Where? Oh, you know what I didn't do?
No.
I didn't put down that we were going live, so we might not get anybody viewing. So unless they got notifications, they will do it because we're running late anyway. Well, we're 15 minutes late,
Oh,
man.
my bloody hell.
Sorry, mental. Sorry, guys. We were just.
We've got to advertise it.
Yeah, I forgot to advertise. It's been a bit busy at work, and but you're trying to put on a poll. I've got biscuits as well, so I do apologise, guys. And then we run late because I've had quite a busy day. I've been driving up to Glastonbury and back. So Jason's just set up the board, and we're like, we're running late. So here we go. Here we are.
Oh yeah. See if we get anybody.
So while Jason's doing something on his phone, it is boat action tonight. Jace did text me. Hasn't even written an army list now. He goes, "Can we go 1,250?" Oh, for crying out loud! So I've just had to quickly jig my army around and basically upgrade everything to veterans as well. We got some extra buildings, you lucky ducks. I'm just ran short of making the last building, and they are from Christoph Designs. We got a baker's, hardware store, and a fishmonger's. I've got the butcher's left to make. We've got an extra townhouse as well. There are some walls which I've made, but we're looking at them thinking they're kind of more looking Italian, Spanish kind of walls.
Yeah, they are great.
They look great though. I mean, I'll go and get one for you. So again, these are from Christoph Designs, and there's one wall section there, and then you can have another wall section with more brickwork on show, and then we've got one there with some plasters falling off, and you've got a couple of walls as well, long walls and short walls where the plaster's fine but it's slightly cracked. So we're thinking maybe using them for the desert. So it goes, and they come with actual, you can see that coping stones on the top as well. So they're quite good. I mean, what would I? About 5-6 inches long.
Yeah.
You get quite a lot for your buck.
I just posted it.
Posted what?
That we're going live.
Well, people know.
Well, one person knows.
Well, one person knows. Hello, that one person. He's going to crack open the biscuits in a minute. And we've got our cup of tea.
And a cup of coffee. And I see too. See, I did the post and then the voice came on there, see?
How did you do that then?
Just put on Facebook.
All right, okay, fair enough.
I think. I don't know, it's technology didn't work.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're a bit behind on all of the plot today. We've got, you didn't post it, did you?
I don't know.
All right, okay. We also are doing a podcast tonight as well, and that will be for White Dwarf 172. We overran last week and just done one White Dwarf, so this might be the same. Or we might end up just talking about some second edition rules and that. But Jace wants to ask a question for all you bolt action fans out there, seeing that it's a bolt action game tonight. Armoured cars.
Well,
You can talk. I'll have a biscuit. Well, you want to know what type to have?
I know
what
what
the best
I want.
one.
Well, for mine. Well, it depends what you
Well,
want.
hang on, you talking British or American here?
American don't got any. They got 2. That's it. They're not very good. Not joking. They're not very good. So,
I'm eating. You're gonna have to do talking.
no, there's one. There's one's basically got AEC or something like that. Armored car is letters, but it's got basically you can upgrade it to have a medium anti-tank gun.
But that would be the same as my Puma.
Yeah. So I could do that. Take that one if anybody's used it is any good, and then it frees up my tank. Then I could take the Centaur, I think it is. What's got the howitzer, medium 3-inch howitzer on it.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought that might be a bit more interesting.
Oh.
So then,
what is a sexton?
Sexton.
Because I'm reading a book on.
Some kinky film.
Well, I thought that. I'm reading a book by James Holland about Sherwood Rangers, which is a Sherman tank division.
Yeah.
From the moment they land at D-Day right through to the VE Day, right?
Yeah.
And then I thought, oh, hang on, what James Holland? Looked him up. Apparently, he does a podcast with Al Murray's called "We Have Ways of Making You Talk," right? So I'm starting listening to
yeah.
that, and they go on about. I haven't listened to the episode. A sexton. What is it? Is it an armored car or a tank? I don't know.
Is it Saxon? Is it Saxon? I think I'm probably wrong. You know, I've got the priest, that one that I use in the desert, the big howitzer. I think it's a version of that. Of it.
Oh.
It could because they had the priest. I think it was a sexton, and I think the Americans quite call it something different. They might call it by initial or by numbers and initials. But yeah, it's But I think it's one's a higher. The priest has got the bigger gun, and the other one's got a smaller gun.
Right. Okay.
I think in bow action.
But it's a bit the podcast. Archaeologists are not experts, but the podcast seems to be a bit all over the place at the moment. It's just them two just gassing.
Probably like us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's what it is.
Although they did talk in one of the first ones of, I'm not going to go into detail because I'll get the name wrong. Some general that really got overshadowed by Monty in the desert, and he was in command of the Indian regiments. And he was so meticulous and could see flaws in plans and all that sort of stuff. He said, you can't do that, you've got to attack this way. And he was even looking at mechanized warfare and all that sort of stuff. And James Oliver was going off on one about how good he was, but he suffered from real bad rheumatoid arthritis. And because he didn't have a patron like Monty did, he kind of got pushed to the side.
That's not the one that Monty took over from, was it?
No, because he was a complete mess, wasn't he?
No, he wasn't.
Wasn't he?
No.
Oh.
I think the way he did it, I'm sure he had loads of success. And it basically where they were like pulling back and all that lot, because they wanted a victory, that's why they put Monty, because Monty was a bit more
methodical. He planned everything up, didn't he?
This guy was just as good, I think, when they looked at history. He wasn't no fool or nothing. It was just he wasn't the Mr.
But he looked at a plan when they went into Italy, and Monte Cassino, is it? The big building on the hill sort of thing. And he was saying, well, why go that way? Why don't we skirt round it and attack from this direction? Because my men are trained to fight in the mountains anyway, and we can hit them from this angle. And they were like, no, stick to the original.
Was that the Americans?
No, he was a British guy.
No, was that the Americans on the hill?
No. This is the Germans were held up in the hill.
Yeah, it was like a big old
massive monastery.
Yeah, they just bombed the crap out of it instead.
Yeah. But he said, no, you don't have to do that. We can come around this way and attack in this direction. And they said, no. And he sent someone into the nearby town to find a book on this place to see if he could find any floor plans. And they said, well, look, this is what's in here. This is what you've got. This is what you're dealing with. Don't do it. They're like, no, stick to the original plan. It's like, right on your head.
Yeah, they bombed the hell out of it.
Yeah, well, apparently because he was ill and he tried to coordinate that battle from his bed because he got struck down by the arthritis. And, Chinese whispers, this, that, and the other. So instead of them bombing certain areas of the hill, they just flattened the monastery.
Yeah, it was like.
And he got tired with that and fell into disfavour, I think. I could be wrong, but yeah.
It was Americans who took that one, wasn't it? They bombed the crap out of it.
Yeah, probably, but it was kind of miscommunication. They weren't meant to. They were meant to bomb the surrounding area, but they didn't.
Like loads of relics and stuff like that out there, isn't it?
And they flattened it.
Yeah, no more relics out.
Yeah, no, but he didn't want that. He wanted them to bomb the surrounding area, not the building itself, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But they went, oh, right, let's just hit the building.
That's what Khans are. Khans, Normandy.
Oh, yeah.
Monty just bombed. They just flattened that one.
I don't like that. See that town? Yes, it offends my eyes. Roger.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. They had just some reports, they were interviewed with soldiers, and the soldiers after goes, I don't know why we did that. I think it was a intact house.
Yeah.
It's easier to take than the ruins, because your intact house, you can, if they're in there, you bomb it. It goes, you try and take, they said, try and take in Germans out of ruins. He says it's hard. They said it was harder. He said it just gave them loads of hidey holes to hide in.
Yeah, right,
but the intact house didn't give them that.
Well, I suppose, yeah, because you think about it, if we fire into a ruin, it's just -2 to hit. If we fire into a building, you ignore that. And
Yeah, he said
that's true.
The soldiers said it was a lot harder to take because of it.
But isn't it in halfway through Band of Brothers, they're in Holland, and mate runs up and says there's a tiger or whatever all there, and he said, well, I can't see it. Well, just blast it. I said, we're not allowed to destroy the buildings.
Was it Band of Brothers? Was it?
Yeah, it's Band of Brothers, right? Yeah, it's definitely Band of Brothers.
Was it a tiger? No, it wasn't a tiger, was it?
It wasn't a tiger.
It was when you were stuggy.
Yeah, it was
no turrets.
probably
ambush
Jaeger tiger or something like that. But it was an ambush, and they said there's a tiger there's a tank in there. Fire at it. I can't shoot it if I can't see it because we're not allowed to destroy the buildings.
That's it. Yeah, we've been given specific orders.
Idiots.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
No one's. I don't think anybody said hello yet, or have we not missed the comments? Live chat.
No
one's saying hello. They're just watching us be complete fools of ourselves.
That's nothing unusual there.
Having my daughters then.
All four. So you were telling me.
4?
That's what we're watching.
So if you just tuned in, and you haven't watched it, we are doing boat action tonight. Jason's up the points of 1,250. We're about 1,000. We're just shy of that, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're just shy of that. I've just upgraded most of mine to be veterans. Jason's done a superb board. Looks really claustrophobic. Like I said, we've got new buildings. So we've got an extra 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings. 4? Yeah. You got the bakers, the ironmongers, and you got the fish market, and you got the little townhouse. So 4 extra buildings.
All right.
Would have been 5, but I ran out of time.
We got a fountain.
And we got a little fountain. I don't even know what mission we're playing. I haven't even looked.
I'll take the fountain. It's a whistle bell.
Oh, it's the only drinkable water in the village.
Yeah.
So we don't know what mission we're doing yet. Obviously, we'll do that when we do the game itself. But yeah, so we good. Thank you for taking part in the vote, in the poll. It was close at one point.
Yeah, it was.
There were a lot in it. A lot of people wanted one-page rules.
You can do that next week, can't we?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I'll dig out my orcs actually for that.
Well, someone was saying no one's done, which I'm assuming I'll translate to Imperial Guard. So you dig out, dust off your orcs then.
And you do your guard.
And I'll dig out the Praetorians.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. What sort of terrain should we have for that?
Don't know.
And what points value are we going to go for? 2,000? Because you don't get a lot, do you?
That's true, yeah. Don't know, actually.
I'll go for 2,000.
I'll dust the orcs out and find them.
Find them, yeah. In your garage of shame.
Hi, kitchen.
It is your... Hi, kitchen. Oh, mate, we were running late anyway. So you just say, remember it, we were generally running late. My fault on that one. Yeah, all right. So I'll dig out the guard, and I'll have to.
Panzer up? Yeah. All right.
Good evening, Panzerfaust. I got a few of them today. Got a few Panzerfausts. Actually, that's a lie. I've got 2 because I had to drop one to bring me under the points range.
You've only got 1 tank anyway. You don't make it.
Yeah, I've only got 1 tank that can hurt you, and your tank's better than my tank because you're armor 10.
I'm not.
I thought you were.
No.
9.
Yeah.
I've struggled to take guard. Why do I have trouble? Why do I have issues? And why do I struggle to take your... I need an anti-tank gun. Bravo, good luck with them. Yeah, well, I've only got 2 now, not 3. I tell you what, I had watched that Hollywood Wargaming, right? And I have immediately implemented an idea from him.
What's that? Run away.
Well, no, he doesn't say that. He probably does in the small print, but my my lieutenant or lieutenant, wherever you are.
Guess who dies?
Tell me about it.
We did see mine last week. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, no, he did. He did watch it. He did watch it. So I've got my first lieutenant. I've upgraded him to a first lieutenant, not a second.
So you give out
3 orders.
3 orders.
So I give up 3 orders. But because you don't pay for the points, you have the models armed as, it's going to be 3 guys with assault rifles.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of firepower for a little small man unit. Admittedly, because there's 3 men, you can just shoot at them normally.
Yeah.
And once you're down to 2, there'll be a small team, so you get -1 to shoot at them. But yeah, but the veterans as well. So they're 5, so, and because they're assault rifles, they're tough fighters like you.
Yeah.
So that might work out quite well. I doubt it, because I'm using them. Jason can't complain about side rolls.
What's that?
Jason can't complain about the side rolls. I mean, I think it's better mean dice rolls, yeah.
Oh, I can.
He can, but then it balanced out because my dice were horrendous come the end of the battle because they got a little tired rolling all those sixes at the beginning. That was a good game, though.
Yeah.
That was a good game.
Oh, I was doing Terminators left, right, centre.
Yeah, which was nice. Now, the one thing someone brought up, a question, I've looked into it and I can't find a definitive answer. And they were saying that would you not get free hacked as you teleport out of combat?
Teleport out?
Yeah. Well, I was teleporting. Did I? Yeah, I teleported out of combat to attack your dreadnought, didn't I? And if I teleport into combat, I'm classed as charging in the next round.
Well, I don't know, because you're not turning around, are you, running away?
No, you literally, if you read the card and look at the fluff, it's just a bright, brilliant, like,
yeah, so
and then
I would say no.
When it clears, you're like,
yeah.
there you go. And you see that in quite a lot of films where they're just about to strike someone and they just disappeared.
Star Trek.
Is it? Yeah, I suppose so.
I don't know.
But yeah, so I don't think, looking at the fluff, you would get free hacks for anybody teleporting out of combat.
I don't think so, no.
Until Jace feels a librarian and starts teleporting out of combat, then it won't be fair and I'll moan about it. Up until that point, it's a great rope. Although someone did point out as well, but I don't think it would have made a blind bit of difference in the outcome of the game, is I think I charged my librarian through the woods to your Terminator Captain on Lightning Claw, or did I teleport? Because if I charged, I couldn't make it because my movement's halved. So I would have only had a 4-inch charge.
I don't know, actually.
I can't remember. I don't think it would have made a blind bit of difference to the outcome. You would have still taken out that Nurgle squad, and I would have still, in the end, charged you with Lightning Claws, with the librarian. No.
Just didn't like him.
He was good, though.
Oh.
He was good. Oh, what's second edition got a new game out as well? Second edition Wargaming, Rob has got a new game out with his orcs against Blood Angels.
All right.
So give that a check. I'm just watching that. Evening, Jay. Jay sent me a photo of Khan the Betrayer. He's painted up. It looks quite cool. But it's the newer one. It's the plastic one where he's got his kind of arm back here with War Child.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look quite cool. So Rob's got a new game out. Second edition war game. Go check that out. So that's quite cool. I'm halfway through watching that. Sniper and Orcs.
Sniper and Orcs?
Sniper and Orcs, mate. An Orc with a multi-mower fired up the bunker, rolled a 1, went straight through and killed everybody inside because it's a 2-inch blast.
Because Orcs are just as good as shooting as humans are in a second. They basically are just
a
bad green human.
They're just lap targeters.
Yeah.
But the other thing he done, which I thought, that's interesting, was the first Legion of the Damned released in second edition.
Second.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. If
Actually, no,
technically, it was Rogue Trader.
Yeah, the rules were in Rogue Trader.
But they were just one big squad. No matter how many men you had, they were just 2 inches apart and they just steamrolled across the board.
Yeah, then they did a second edition.
Yeah.
And then they brought out the journal, had their own army rules.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Right, so Sniper Orcs, Jay, it just means he just rolled a 1, he went straight through the slit of the bunker, multi-mower, killed everybody inside. But what Rob did, which I thought was quite interesting, he had veteran sergeants, right? On the squads. So he had tactical devastator squads.
Yeah.
And he had veteran sergeants, right?
Right.
And the veteran sergeant, you can give him Terminator armor, apparently.
Yeah, because of war gear.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he had a 5-man squad with heavy weapons, and the veteran sergeant was in Terminator armor. And he said, and you can do it just before anybody says anything.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they got Terminator armor is a war gear as well.
Wow.
Not cheap, but it is war gear.
Yeah, but it looked mad.
Well, it's like Space Wars, isn't it?
Oh. Don't get any ideas.
Well, I can do that in Space Wars anyway.
Oh yeah, your wolf god can be really nasty.
I don't know if they can. It depends how you read the rules.
We don't read the rules, so you probably get away with it.
All right, there's all got assault cannons.
Don't.
Well, this is the thing. When you read it, if you got a squad of Terminators, Space Wolf Terminators, there's a squad of 5.
Yeah.
You can give them stuff out of the armory, out of
Right.
heavy weaponry. So you could literally have a load if you like.
Yeah.
But if you have the ones that go in the squads, they're brought as battle leaders,
Yeah, yeah.
right? It doesn't say they can take it out of the heavy. They can take it out from the armory, but they can't take it out. It doesn't say you can take it out for the heavy weapons.
Ah, modelling. Hello, modelling for advantage. Evening, lads. Yes.
Right. But yeah, it doesn't say you can do that. So you could take a squad of 5 assault cannons, but you can't take a battle leader with assault cannon. It's weird when it's written.
That'd be weird because you think if he
But
was
then
going to lead a squad, it'd be cool if he had an assault
yeah,
cannon
but
to
then
give a
in
bit
the
of
actual,
firepower.
one of the battle reports they got in the codex, the squad leaders have got assault cannons. So I say I can take them.
Sorry, guys. Is it boat
Yes,
action
it
tonight?
is.
Yes, it is, mate.
You got
Yes, it is.
sidetracked onto.
I got sidetracked. Yeah, it is boat action. It's funny because when we do these, hang on. So Beta Dakari list on Thursday, 92.38. See, that's just wrong, isn't it? Was that with your custodes again, Jay, or was that your Dark Angels? Yes, kitchen, mate. It is boat action tonight. I'll just reiterate again, just as for the people who just joined, it's 1,250 points, or thereabouts. Yep. We're both under, just. We've got extra buildings as well. When are you two going to make out? We probably will later, after we stop filming. So we, I reckon that's probably one of the guys I know.
From work?
Yeah. Hello, Ben. So
he's just jealous.
Probably, yeah. He's a really good technician, but he won't have it. So yeah, more buildings.
What good at polishing is he?
Yeah. No, I'm good at polishing. You should see my helmet. It's going to look really, really nice. Yeah. Got a little grinder with a buffer wheel on it. Working on my armour at the moment. It's all rusty. Would you guys drink alcohol for donations? No.
Look, I've got to drive home.
Yeah, we're getting spam now. $10 a shot. $10 a shot. I'd run naked through the street for that. People would pay me to put clothes back on. Yes, Crystal says 22 games, 15 wins and 7 losses. Bloody hell.
Actually, no, you won't want me drinking.
Why?
I'll get more sake.
Sake, that's Japanese wine, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So it is boat action. Should be a good game. I've had to upgrade all mine to veterans because I just haven't got the models yet. I've got another box of Grenadiers, so I've got to pay them up.
Yeah, right. But if anybody knows what they would put into either your Grenadier army or my Commandos to make it a bit more interesting, you always say.
Oh, go and buy this sort of thing.
Yeah, well, like, have you tried this? It's a good laugh because else we ain't gonna know.
No, that's true.
I mean, I'm only looking at what can blow you up, not what's more fun.
Yeah, it's like because you've got a real issue with losing, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have. I can't believe I let that victory slip through my fingers last Saturday.
Oh, that was.
Oh,
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was
good.
Yeah,
that was a nightmare.
So if you look at the American book, they've got so many different types of Shermans and different types of bits and pieces of tanks. And you look at the Germans, they've got loads of different stuff.
Right.
When you look at the British, they haven't got much that we call, I'd say, mid to late war.
Yeah, right. But then the British, as you said, I was reading it, you've got, I thank you, Panzer Faust, yes it was.
Yeah, painful.
Yeah.
Oh.
What I found frustrating about that game is the fact that I had to run a Khorne Berserker unit who should have been in combat all the way down the board to try and get my objective.
And he got shot up.
And they got shot right at the last turn. Only because it ran over. If it hadn't gone another turn, I would have won that.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? When you look at the army books, like you were saying, like the Germans, that you never looked at the little tanks of the Germans, like the Panzer.
No, because I had it in my head. No, when I've done my DAC.
Big is better.
No, not at all.
Really?
But when I've done my DAC, Harry, so it's not. No. Do your research. Right. Come to your conclusion. Get technique sorted. Right. So when I went to do my DAC, I wanted to do. I don't want to take saying we were running late anyway.
Yeah.
I wanted to do something like I've always said, the Warlord magazine I used to read, there was a guy in there called Big Willie. So this guy called Big Willie who drove a Panzer III tank. So I wanted a Panzer III. And I never even looked at the other stuff because then I started looking at the army list, like 1942 with the ships in and all that sort of stuff. But thanks to that Hollywood Wargaming, it's like, oh, hang on a minute, Panzer III. It's boat action today, mate.
Yeah.
It's 1,250 points. We got some extra buildings, some extra walls. Jake bought some really nice walls actually. We're camera in on them later. It's a very claustrophobic village.
Yeah, it's
really.
not it's not a town, it's a little village. With lots
It is
of
a lot, and to be fair, now we've got more 2-level buildings,
Yes.
which we haven't had before.
Yeah.
The only thing Christoph Designs don't do is a 3-tier building.
We don't need a 3.
Yeah, but you see quite a lot of them.
In cities.
Panzer III, best points value after the Tiger Fear nerf. The thing is with the Tiger Fear nerf, we
So you and me.
that's you. We always forgot it anyway. Didn't we?
Oh, right, yeah, got a message.
From who?
Jay.
Who? I don't know, that disappeared.
Jay Cool. Sorry, guys.
Oh yeah, Jay, you just message him, not me.
Oh.
He can't even put his own pin in.
Stupid technology.
It's the day we met, Jay.
Oh, is that on the bike shed, is it? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, you see, you're going to block yourself out in a minute.
Yeah, I'll leave that.
So, yeah, so we forgot the Tiger nerf, the Tiger Fear. Didn't see the point of it. So, target, once we were in action today, and moving past
Oh, you went to the
tanks are awesome stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I plan to take my youngest there, because she painted a little Tiger tank. Better than mine before you get it in there.
I was going to say, mate.
You do all the time. You always mock my painting.
It's easy.
And you don't bring me flowers anymore.
You just me chocolates. So.
You do. I have. I've got those chocolate cakes over there. We never use Tiger Fear. No, I always forget it, mate. So yeah. Oh wow, that's cool. Tiger 131. Yeah, I plan to go and see that.
Oh, it's. I'm not even funny. You walk in there. It's off tracking, but you walk into like the First World War bit.
Yeah.
You know, you see pictures of the tanks. You go, oh yeah, no, that's a big tank. Yeah. You walk in, you go, fuck me, that's big.
Well, Rod took a photo of it from the point of view. Apparently, it's like you're in the trench, and that's what you see coming out of the trench. And you're like, bloody hell!
Oh, mate, not even that. You just stand in front of it. You're just going, fuck me, no one's like shit themselves when they went away. It's freaking massive.
Well, then you think how I want to see the Tiger also. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like,
yeah. I might be sad enough to take my Tiger and get my daughter to take a photo of me next to it.
I tell you what's the most funniest bit is, you go in there, you see the First World War tanks, and they're massive, they're like, long as a bus kind of thing. You can, then you see the early war, Second World War tanks, they're dinky.
Oh, well,
like
the Panzer one. Yeah. Yeah, you can't get your head around it, can you?
It's like, from that to that, and back to that.
Look at mobile phone.
Yeah, it's like, oh God.
Yeah, so we plan to go to Bovington. I want to try and do it in the summer holidays.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, aren't we? We're doing a little. Oh, what is it? It's up in Exeter, isn't it? 7th of May.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 7th of May. If you're local around here, and up in Exeter, there's a gaming convention.
Yeah.
The Jag Tiger is obscenely large. Yeah, that looked it because Roger took his daughter there, and they took photos. They're massive tanks. You must have had balls of steels to run and attack them, to try and put your bloody sticky bombs or whatever on them.
They are big. You don't realise until you actually see.
And you imagine how scary that must have sounded to infantry. You could understand any tank should cause, well, not the little Panzer one, but any real decent sized tank must have caused some fear within.
Oh God, yeah.
Units of men, like, oh God, it's a tank, and you got nothing to take it out with.
Oh yeah, pretty much. You just
you're just gonna run off, aren't you? It's just mental.
keep your head down and hope for another one.
Oh, for the best.
Yeah.
You know what we ought to do as well one day?
What's that?
I want to do a tank battle.
Yeah.
I want to do a tank battle. I need more tanks though. but we ought to do sort of, especially when you get this church, Jason's over to church.
Yes.
We could do a sort of a Saving Private Ryan-esque.
No,
Last
we
Stand
need the
sort of
little
thing.
parachute guy.
Well, hanging off the
Yeah,
bed.
from The Longest Day.
Yeah. That's the old black and white one, isn't it?
Yeah. Brilliant film.
Yeah, that is good. That is good. I'm in the mood to watch a war film. What should I watch though?
There's one on Netflix, The Forgotten Battle.
Oh, I've seen that with the Canadians and that.
Is it
Where you got to take a dam or something. Yeah, the Forgotten Battle.
Yeah, with the glider crash lands and there's like 5 squaddies.
Yeah, and one of them's Draco Malfoy.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Forgotten. Yeah, that's a good game.
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah.
That's a good war film. That.
How about 5 individual stories all joined into one?
Yeah.
At the end, yeah.
Yeah, because you kind of follow this German, don't you? This German
Follow
soldier.
German soldier, and then there's the girl, and then there's this, yeah.
Yeah, they're part of the resistance or something, aren't they?
She wasn't, but she ends up being.
Isn't it to do with the fact that if they don't capture this position, then they can't free up the docks to land more
Something
troops?
like that, yeah.
Is it Antwerp or something like that?
But they're attacking it from the front, so they don't realise there's a way to get around the back.
Around the back,
and she
yeah.
shows them how to get
To get around the back, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was quite good.
Yeah,
film.
good film that one.
I want to watch. I can't remember what the actor's called. He was in Game of Thrones. He was a nasty guy who used to set the dogs on the people and stuff.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
I mean, yeah.
He's in a film called Hurricane. I haven't seen that yet.
Is that on Netflix? Was that
Yeah.
Oh, I thought so.
Yeah, so I want to give that.
Oh no, yes I have. That's about the I think it's the Polish.
Polish, that's right.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, yeah, it's really good.
Have
Actually.
you ever watched Red Tails?
No, not all of it.
There's a follow-up.
Oh, is it?
There's a second one. I can't remember what the hell it's called.
Red Tails 2?
You would think so. No, what's the first one called? Oh, the Tuscany Airmen is the first one, and Red Tails is the second one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So the Tuscany Airmen is about this black regiment, flying squadron, want
Yeah.
be pilots and that, and Lawrence Fishbone from The Matrix, Morpheus,
Oh, yeah.
he's in it. So they have to establish themselves as a flying regiment, and of course they go against prejudice and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. And then they get the squadron, and then they're just given menial duties,
Yeah, and they end up.
and then they end up escorting these bombers. And because
Yeah.
they don't go off shooting off with glory to chase down these Messerschmitts
More
and
bombers get
stay
back.
with the bombers, more bombers get back. Yeah,
Yeah.
They ended up getting like quite a few more honours than anybody else or something like that. So yeah, it's a good film.
Is that a series on Netflix? That like cartoon.
Oh God,
One
what was
about
that
the
called? That was
mixed regiment.
brilliant. Yeah, that was hell of good, and it was Bradley James from Merlin.
Yes.
He played Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cartoon. It's like reaction, but cartoon.
Yeah,
over.
that's a really good series. That one.
What the hell was that called?
It's also Emma, I think. I'm not sure now.
But it was a true story about the guy.
Yeah.
They spent like 500 days consecutive on the war front,
Yeah, and it
and
was
they
the
liberated a Jewish concentration camp.
Yeah, most mixed army.
Yeah, Mexicans and all that sort of
Mexican,
stuff.
Indian, black, white,
Yeah,
and they said most of them wouldn't even be allowed in each other's.
and each other's bars and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Wouldn't it? No, they
yeah.
all fought and died for each other. What the hell was that called?
It was a good one.
Yeah, that was really good. It's only like 4 episodes or something. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hell of a good. I was only actually thinking of watching that again, to be fair.
Yeah. I've just tried to find some, but I can't find many old black and white ones on TV.
No, they can't. They're in. You got to get old
Yeah.
school DVD in you, really.
But that's all right.
Yeah, so that's so this should be a good game, hopefully.
Yeah, well, we have to start soon because it's almost. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but to be fair, we have run late, and we have done like our half-hour chat anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
So we'll have to wrap this up, get a brew on again, and get going with the game.
But if there's anything anybody wants to see in bow action, like different vehicles,
Yeah.
give us a shout. We can see what we can
Oh,
do.
Shane, good morning from New Zealand. All right, mate, we're off now. See ya. We're finishing. We're going, mate. Oh, thanks, Shane.
We're just waking up.
Yeah, so morning to you. We're doing boat action. Tank battle. Yeah, well, we're thinking that
Yeah.
kitchen, but I need more tanks. I've only technically got 3.
Oh yeah,
Well, yeah, because I've got my Tiger.
it's more than me.
I've got my Tiger with the liar. I've got my Tiger with Panther.
I've only got 2 painted.
The Stu, yeah.
Oh no, sorry, 3 painted.
Bugger. Yeah, sorry, mate.
So yeah.
Yeah, so I've got the Tiger 1.
Yeah.
I've got the Panzer III,
Yeah.
and I've got the Stu 42.
Right.
So that's 3 tanks.
I've only got the Churchill,
Yeah. You got the Crusader.
Crusader, and my Cromwell.
There you go. So that's 3.
Yeah, but the Cromwell's green, the other one's a desert.
And then you got your Daimler.
It's not a tank.
No, but I got my Puma to match that.
Yeah.
And then I've got the 222, which is only an armoured car as well.
Yeah, but I ain't got any more than that.
No, but
Not
if
painted.
we were going to do a tank battle, don't forget there's a tank in the desert one. There is a tank division we can
I've
do.
got-
We worked out you can have 5 tanks.
I've still got 5 more tanks of paint.
I generally have. Hang on. I've got a F2 special. I've got another Stu 42 up in the loft, I think, which I got off Clive.
Well, definitely got another 2 Cromwells.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Definitely got another 2. Might be 3. I'm not sure.
I want to get a King Tiger though.
And I've definitely got 2 more.
What do you reckon, Kitchen? King Tiger?
2 Churchills to paint
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Oh, and I've got the one with the bridge.
Oh, yeah, you keep
Yeah.
saying that. We need to do a river, don't
Yeah, got a Churchill with the bridge, the lowers the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we? Yeah, we need to do
For a
that.
special scenario.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We'll do that. Right, we better go.
Yeah.
We got a battle report to film for these good people. I can send you some 3D printed tanks over extra after our tank battle. Panzerfaust, yes, very high points. Yes, but very high
No,
points.
don't send him tanks. No.
Yes.
Oh. Favoritism.
Yeah. Well, only because he wants to see me win one.
Oh yeah.
I do lose everything. Welcome to the Richard's going to lose a game today, but it depends how bad it is. Yeah, so I want to get a Tiger for Europe, normal Tiger 1, but I do want to get a King Tiger as well, just to say I've got it. But I want to get some really odd vehicles.
Yeah, I've got some really nice.
Some really odd ones. In the desert, there's some really odd looking
Yeah.
vehicles.
See, the one I like, I can't think what it is. It was a support tank, but the barrel was really small. You know that one you took like the other week, last time, whatever it's called, the Huts or whatever.
Yeah.
It's something like that, but it's like a stud, but it's got really short little barrel.
Yeah.
They use it early on. I like the look of that one.
Well, for the British?
No,
for the
Germans.
Germans. Yeah, but that's a Panzer IV, isn't it? It's sort of like a
No, it's
Jimmy,
not the
infantry
turret.
support.
There's a fixed. It's fixed.
Oh, that's a Stug.
Yeah, like the really early
Stug. Yeah.
They were really. I like them.
Panzer's the coolest looking tank. Panther. Yeah, I want to get a Panther as well. So I do want to do that. And thanks for those that are saying have a good game. We better go and crack on and have this game because we got to do a podcast after this. We will, I think, have to do a podcast and just waffle on about some bolt action stuff. I think.
Yeah.
Just to bring a bit of balance and just to break it up a tiny bit.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah. So
Make a big carry
we're going to go. Look, if you're not already members, there's obviously the Bolt Action page Facebook group.
Yep.
There's Bolt Action Train Making. There's Frontline Wargaming, which does a lot of bolt action stuff as well. And of course, the second edition, you've got the Warhammer Phantom Warhammer 4K second edition.
Saying that they know more than we do.
Oh, of course they do. Yeah. We just waffle.
Yeah.
And then, of course, for those new to us, you got the one-page rules, Grim Dark Future
Yes,
as well. So
yeah.
we belong to most of the Facebook groups, so come and say hi.
Yeah.
We're not under Bringing Back Wargaming because I didn't bother setting it up, so just look for Richard or Jason. It's our personal accounts.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you want to PM us, message us, that's fine. Ask us questions or whatever, we're quite happy to do that.
We'll probably get them all wrong, but yeah.
Of course we do. Yeah, Panzerfaust. Yeah, Kitchen Wargamers is brilliant.
Yeah, if you want to get the rules right, watch this.
Oh yeah, definitely. don't watch us. Watch Kitchen.
Get some
Because
rules right.
Kitchen has done. He's broke down a load of rules.
Yeah, no, I watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched that and we're like, we've been doing that wrong. Like your self-guns, making tough fighters.
And the buildings.
Right, we better go.
Yeah,
See you later, guys.